Do you know who is your target audience? Do you know you are making one major mistake on LinkedIn, which is when you go on LinkedIn and when you search, let's say you want to target CEO, then you just search CEO and then you go into section people. After that, you just apply the filter called, let's say you want to find out the CEOs from the United States. Now, most of you think, because if you are in a service based industry, most of you think that if you want to target CEO, all the people who are coming on this screen are your prospects. But wait, not every one of them is your prospect, because just by writing CEO and then applying the filter of location won't give you your prospect list. This is a random list on which you might be wasting your time. Hence, you don't get reply, your connection request gets ignored because you are sending to a wrong person. So how do you find the right target audience for your business, for your SaaS product? You have to use five types of boolean operators. So before I talk about how to use these boolean operators, the first thing that you should be knowing about yourself is that whom do you want to target on LinkedIn. And if you want to learn about this thing in depth, what you have to do, you have to go on this website called ghcamps.com. So if you just go on Google and then if you just type ghcamps.com, over here you will be able to come on the website ghcamps.com. So click on this contact us. So just click on this LinkedIn marketing and then you will be on this page where I will tell you how to find your high ticket clients from USA, UK and UAE. So what you have to do, you just have to sign up for this workshop and then you will be able to learn how to find high ticket client for your service, for your SaaS product, right? So go ahead and sign up on this website. After that, the five questions that you should be asking yourself is this: what is your service and what problem does it solve? Many people thinks that the service that we are providing, it is made for everyone. I can cater to every type of audience, but no. You also have to consider this part where there is this funnel called, let me just draw three circles first. So this outer circle, this blue circle is known as TAM, total addressable market. This inner circle, green circle, is known as SAM, serviceable addressable market, and this inner circle, yellow color, is known as serviceable operable market, SOM. So when you get the answer of this question, what is your service and what problem does it solve, you need to further classify your audience on the basis of this funnel called TAM, SAM and SOM, because that is how you will be able to identify which is the actual prospect you will be able to serve, right? Then comes your who benefits most from your service. When you are providing the services to a business owners or to any independent person, the benefit should be mutual. It should not be one way. It should not be something like that you only get the benefit in form of wealth, but what is the other person getting? Are you able to give them some clients for the longer run? Are you able to give them what they demanded? For example, like maybe you are a landing page developer and then you just provided a high converting landing page. Obviously in this case you are not directly giving them the revenue, but you have set up a funnel through which they can start getting the revenue from their business. So the benefit is something that has to be mutual. So you have to think from both the perspective, that like how as a business owner you will get benefit and how the person who are buying your services and becoming your client, how they will get the benefits. Then the next question that you should be asking yourself is that what job titles or industries are relevant. What if that you are thinking that okay, I can cater to every decision makers of the company, but does that include CTO? If you are a marketer and then you're talking, you're sending the connection request to a CTO, does that make sense? Because CTO is someone who is coming from a technical background and he or she doesn't understand the marketing aspect. So if you're just connecting with that person and then explaining your stuff, do you think that that makes sense? Obviously no, right? The same way, if you're talking to a CFO, chief financial officer, he or she is more concerned about the finances of a company and not about which agency their company has to hire in the next quarter to grow the business, because that call will be taken by the CMO, chief marketing officer, or the CEO directly, but that call will not be taken by CFO. So you have to identify which title you want to serve and which industries are relevant to you. If you are a coach, then you can't serve SaaS business owners because they are not your ICP. So identifying the job titles and the industry is very, very, very crucial, and that is what I will be explaining you inside this 3 hour live workshop, where I will be telling you how to attract your dream clients fast, how to close high ticket deals without running paid ads, and how to generate more leads in less time. So if you want to learn this method, all you have to do is you just have to sign up for this website called ghcamps.com. Just go ahead and sign up for this 3 hour live workshop. Then after that, you have to decide who's the decision makers, because if you do not want to hear this term, Rohan, let me get back to you. So let's say you explained, or you came on a call and explained your services for at least 60 minutes, and then the other person who is just a digital marketer executive, he can't take the decision on the behalf of a company. He needs permission. So what he will say, Rohan, let me get back to you. In that case, you are not talking to a decision maker, even if you just provide a no brainer offer to the other person who is on the call. Still, that person will not be able to call. Why? Because he has no authority to take up the decisions on the behalf of a company. He needs permission. And that is when you need to identify with whom you want to spend your time. Is it at a lower level of a company, or at a higher level, the people who are working at a higher level? So that is what you need to identify. Then what type of size of the business you want to take up? Maybe you want to target the people who are running their business independently, or maybe you want to target the people who are running the business and having less than 10 members or having less than 50 members. That is what you want to target, because if you're thinking of targeting a company that has 1,000 plus employees, that means that like they probably have in-house everything. So what is one thing that you are giving them unique, which they can't deny? That is what you have to think of. And then the main part is, what is the budget that you want to target? Do you want to target low ticket size people or a high ticket size people? That is how you will be able to identify your audience deeply. And then what are the red flags that you want to avoid when you're talking to the different people? Because sometimes what happens is that when you're talking to a same industry again and again, so there are some red flags that you just ignore, and then you get to know about those red flags at the end of the deal. So you have to be prepared with all those red flags, so that if you're spending your time, because time is money, right? So when you're spending your time with your prospect, it should not go in vain. You should get some meaningful output out of it. Not every time you will be able to close the deal, but even if you are able to make the meaningful connection, that is more than enough, because some way or the other, maybe in the near future, you will be able to get what you are looking for, and that is how you increase the authority about yourself. So once you have clarity about all these about all these 6 questions, that is how you will be able to identify the right audience, and that is how you will be able to use 5 types of boolean operators, which is and, or, not, parentheses, and inverted commas, and then you will be able to identify or create a list of people that you want to target on LinkedIn. And if you want to learn all these methods in detail, then you need to sign up for this workshop on my website ghcamps.com, where not only I will be teaching you how to master organic growth, LinkedIn growth, as well as I will be showing you and giving you these bonuses which are worth somewhere around 20,000 INR. So if you want to get these bonuses, sign up for this workshop and attend my 3 hour live workshop, where I will see you live.